Welcome to the audiovisual program, Classified Collective Bargaining Agreement 2023 through 2026, between the Greater Albany Public School District 8J and Greater Albany Association of Classified Employees. This is Article 20, Paid Leaves. 20.1. Sick leave. Paid sick leave for classified employees will be granted as follows. A. Definitions. Sick leave means absence from duty because of a school employee's illness or injury of a member of the employee's immediate family. Illness related to pregnancy, and the actual disability related thereto, as verified by the employee's physician, will also be covered by sick leave. Time spent in preparation and caretaking functions will not be provided for under this provision. Paid sick leave shall be the employee's normal workday at full pay. However, sick leave shall be accrued, reported, and taken in hourly increments. B. The association and any employee using accumulated sick leave in connection with the illness or injury of a member of the employee's immediate family will hold the district harmless against any complaints or suits filed thereafter concerning such use, nor shall the employee be able to reclaim leave days so used for later use of personal illness or injury or for calculation of retirement benefits. C. Sick leave shall be credited on a fiscal year basis, July 1st through June 30th. Each continuing classified employee shall receive 10 days paid sick leave at full pay for each school year, or 1 day per month employed, whichever is greater. Any regular employee who is hired to work during the summer at the regular wage rate for that job will qualify for sick leave as an 11-month employee if they work as many total days during the year as an 11-month employee, or 238 days. However, if an employee should resign, go on unpaid leave, or complete a term of employment prior to the end of the school year, they will be credited sick leave of 1 day per month employed on paid status. Sick leave not taken shall accumulate to an unlimited amount. D. New employees will receive up to 10 days annual sick leave and be credited with transfer of eligible sick leave after completing 1 month of satisfactory employment. Those employees who are employed in mid-year shall have their sick leave prorated to July 1st. Sick leave will be credited after completion of 1 month of service. E. Employees who have exhausted their sick leave and sustain an on-the-job injury or illness that qualifies for workers' compensation may borrow 1 to 3 days of sick leave from their sick leave entitlement for the following fiscal year. F. An employee who leaves the employ of the district or who goes on unpaid leave and who has used more sick leave than earned will have the amount in excess of that earned deducted from the final paycheck. If the value of the unearned used sick leave exceeds the amount of the final paycheck, the employee or former employee shall be required to repay the district for the excess. G. Up to 75 days of unused sick leave accumulated in other Oregon school districts may be transferred into the district if the person was employed in an Oregon public school district the previous year. New employees shall be credited with transfer of eligible sick leave after completing 1 month of satisfactory employment. H. As a prerequisite to payment of sick leave, the employee may be required by the Human Resources Department to furnish the district with a certificate of illness from a physician or practitioner, except where doctor's verification of illness is provided for by state law or by the Family Medical Leave Act. The district will pay any cost incurred by the employee in obtaining the certificate of illness that is not paid by the employee's medical insurance. I. The absence of an employee for illness or accident for which compensation is received from the district's workers' compensation carrier shall be considered as sick leave until the employee no longer has any accumulated paid leave. Compensation for the time lost, but not disability settlements, shall be deducted from sick leave compensation paid to the employee by the district. However, the amount of sick leave time charged against the employee's sick leave account shall be only that portion of each day which is actually compensated by the district. Such payments shall be discontinued when the employee's accumulated sick leave is exhausted or when the employee begins to receive district-provided disability benefits. While receiving this paid leave from the district, if any overpayment is made, the district shall offer a payback plan over a period of 3 months to the employee. Additional installments shall be allowed if the parties mutually agree. If the employee leaves the district, the balance owed shall be withheld from the final paycheck. J. Upon retirement, the value of 1/2 of the unused sick leave will be allowed in accordance with PERS administrative rules. K. If, in the opinion of a supervisor, an employee is too sick to be at work, the following will occur. 1. The supervisor will discuss their opinion with the employee and try to resolve the problem informally. 2. If the employee insists that they are healthy enough to be at work, the supervisor may, at district expense, ask for medical certification. In order to comply with this district directive, the employee will be granted paid leave for the time period of the doctor's examination. 20.2. Donation of days. When a bargaining unit member has used all available paid leave days and needs donations of days due to illness or injury, the following procedure will be implemented. A. The bargaining unit member will provide written notification to the association by filling out and signing a form/release of the need for sick leave days. B. The association will notify the district and request approval to ask bargaining unit members to donate days. The district will approve the request for leave donation when the requesting member provides the district's Human Resources Office with medical certification indicating that they are experiencing a serious health condition, as that term is defined in the State and Federal Family Medical Leave Act, critical illnesses or injuries diagnosed as terminal or which pose an imminent danger of death, conditions requiring constant or continuing care, permanent or long-term incapacity, a period of incapacity for more than 3 consecutive calendar days, and requiring 2 or more treatments by a healthcare provider or 1 treatment followed by a regimen of continuing treatment, absence for a pregnancy-related disability or prenatal care, absences for chronic conditions, and multiple treatments for conditions that, if not treated, would likely result in incapacity of more than 3 days, or if a relative, spouse, partner, child, parent, parent-in-law, sibling, or a person of in loco parentis with the member is experiencing a serious health condition and requires care or assistance by the member. Examples of illnesses which generally do not qualify as serious health conditions are the common cold, earaches, routine headaches, routine medical or dental visits, flu, upset stomach, and sore throat. C. Upon receiving approval, the association will send out an appeal for donated days to bargaining unit members. The days volunteered will be used in the order they are received and in increments of full days unless the donation is only for a half day. D. The association will provide the list of donated days to the district. E. A bargaining unit member, at their sole discretion, may donate a half day or a full day of sick leave on each occasion when an approved request is made. 12-month employees may elect to donate 1 vacation day per year in lieu of donating a sick leave day. F. No member may use more than 60 donated days in any one fiscal year. Days shall be defined for the purpose of this section as the recipient's workday. G. The district will not be obligated to reimburse employees for unpaid time with donated days more than 1 month in arrears of the day the donation is received by the GAP's business office. H. Donated days may be used through the fiscal year following the donation. 20.3. Bereavement leave. Bereavement leave shall be granted to district employees upon their request for attendance at the funeral service for a member of the immediate family of the employee or any member of the employee's household. Such leave shall be of sufficient length so that they may attend the service and, if appropriate, make other necessary arrangements as may be required of them. Bereavement leave with full pay shall not exceed 5 days, including travel time per occurrence. Any additional time taken by a district employee up to a maximum of 1 school week shall be charged against the salary of the employee to the amount paid a substitute, including FICA and PERS payments, if any, by the district. Immediate family shall be defined as FMLA/OFLA qualifying, including unborn child. 20.4. Jury duty and court appearance leave. A. Jury duty. Employees shall be granted leave with pay for service upon a jury, provided, however, that the salary paid to such employee for the period of absence shall be reduced by the amount of money received by them for such jury service. Upon being excused from jury service during any day, any employee shall immediately contact their immediate supervisor for assignment for the remainder of their regular workday. B. Court appearances. Employees shall suffer no loss in pay when responding to a subpoena to appear in court as a result of the performance of their professional responsibilities, or when responding to a subpoena as a disinterested witness who is not a litigant in a matter. However, employees shall not be paid under this provision for time spent as a litigant or witness against the district. The salary paid to such employee for the period of absence shall be reduced by the amount of money received for witness fees. In order to qualify for this paid leave, the employee will notify their supervisor as early as possible and will take all reasonable steps to minimize the time away from duty. Upon completion of testimony, the employee shall immediately contact their supervisor for assignment for the remainder of the regular workday. 20.5. Paid personal leave. Each bargaining unit member shall be awarded 2 paid personal leave days annually. Newly hired employees who begin work prior to January 1st will receive 2 personal leave days for that year. Newly hired employees who begin work between January 1st and March 30th will receive 1 personal day for that year. Employees who begin work after March 30th will not receive personal leave until the following year. These days may be used for any reason and are non-accumulative. Advance approval must be obtained unless the reason for the leave makes it impossible. Personal reasons need not be provided to the district when applying for the leave. Such leaves may be denied when 2 or more employees in the same classification and in the same building apply for personal leave the same day. In addition to the 2 paid personal leave days, 10-month employees shall receive 1 additional trade day, while 11-month employees shall receive a trade day and 1 additional paid day off. These additional days for 10-month and 11-month employees can only be taken on days when school is not in session, non-student contact days, and must be scheduled with approval by the employee's supervisor. Beginning with the 2023 to 2024 school year, employees may cash out 2 unused personal leave days at the end of the school year at their regular rate of pay. 20.6. Calculation and reporting of leaves. A. Employees who are guaranteed a minimum number of hours with the expectation that they will work hours as assigned on a daily basis, relief drivers and food service floaters, will have their hours averaged monthly to calculate the amount of leave they are credited with on the last day of the month. B. For bus drivers, leave will be updated at the end of November, February, and May in increments of at least 5 minutes according to their assignment on the last day of the month. C. Each bargaining unit member shall receive an individual report on all leave entitlements by the end of October, January, and April of each school year. D. If an employee believes that they are not receiving proper leave benefits based on working additional time beyond their regular shift, the employee may request to have a meeting with their immediate supervisor to discuss the problem. The employee may bring a written statement of the problem to the meeting. At the employee's request, the supervisor shall provide a written response no later than 10 working days after the meeting, summarizing the meeting and the supervisor's response. Thereafter, the employee may request a meeting with the Director of Human Resources if the employee believes that the problem has not been resolved.